Yo, so what's up, y'all? I want to buzz back on the video for me more advice for y'all today. In my last video, I told y'all how I avoided a relationship with one female. This video, I'm gonna tell y'all how to. I'm basically telling y'all for me more ways that you can avoid relationships with females, bro. If of course you're in the game, you wanna hold on. What the heck? Hold on, child. I'm that just like that, child. But like I was saying, I'm literally just gonna tell y'all more ways to avoid relationships if you guys are in the game and you guys had a mentality like me as in the no relationships till 2025. You feel me? And through that year, I did go through a lot of, feel me, females that wanted relationships. And even this year too. This year that wasn't my goal for me. This year it wasn't no girlfriend till 2026. It was fine, maybe just one for me, right? By the end of 2026. And a couple females I've tried, but for me it's like, uh, no. You feel me though? Like, do you? Alright, so let's start off with, hold on. What's a good example? Hold on, I'm trying. I could let me not even think of real quick. Let me just get to yapping, bro. Like a lot of these females. I mean, not all females, of course. And if you're a female watching this video, take the advice, swap the genders, use it for yourself. For me, this advice is for everybody. I'm just a male, so I'll talk about females. All right, back to what I was saying. A lot of females don't understand too, or at least for my age. I'm not talking about no grown people. You feel me though? Like I'm not there yet, obviously. But yeah, like a lot of females don't understand the game too much, and they look at it as just cheating. That's just not what it is. That's not the game. Is not cheating, bro. Like, cause these females might think, oh, he's cheating on me. We're not even together, bro. We're not even together. Like, remember that. For me, like that's what a lot of girls. For me, I've dealt with that personally. Like a lot of these girls, I've been like, oh, nah, you're such a cheater, you're such a liar. You talk to all these girls, and you're talking to me at the same time. How do you do that? Like, we're not together. What do you mean? We're not together, and like we talked about this before. Like, we're not together. By the way, like, for me, like we're not dating. We're not together. Like, I don't know why you're so worried about me. Go do you. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like females or a lot of females that I've ran in. I don't know about all females, yeah, obviously, but like a majority of females that I ran into, about 99% of them, they don't understand like you could go mess around for me and not call it cheating, bro. Like just because you guys aren't in a relationship, you guys could do whatever you want, and people just a lot of females, 99% of the females that I'm talking about, all of them just thought, okay, talking to him means we're talking to get into a relationship. That's what they all think. That's what they all think. I mean, and that's just not what it is, bro. It's not what it is. There's one female, for me, one female that I actually talked to where she knew it wasn't that. For me, she knew we weren't talking to get into a relationship. For me, and we spoke about that. I mean, it was like, nah, relationships. She spoke on it first. We both knew because it was already in the air for me. We already both knew, but like she talked about it first, and she was also like, nah, she don't want to get into no relationships this year, and if she does, it's going to take a long time, whatever. Because for me, so there was a little bit. You feel me though, and that's not really my issue. I really don't care, but like at least she knew what was going on, right? But like every female I've talked to this year, literally 99% of them, besides that one girl, bro, they think is just talk to him, okay, get into a relationship soon. They think that's what they think, bro. Talking to somebody means that they're getting into a relationship. That's not what it means, bro. I mean, like we could be talking, bro, but it's like you feel me, and then they get tight when you say that y'all just friends, you're not in a talking stage. I mean, it's like, bro, pick up on the game, bro. Can you like pick up already? Like for me, like I'm over here playing basketball. You're over here like cheering me on, or not? I'm over here trying to play some basketball. You're over here trying to play some tennis, bro. Like what's up? Like what's up, bro? What like why? Why do you think of it like that? Like you have to be able to, you have to be able to pick up on a vibe immediately. You should be able to tell if somebody's looking, if you're talking to against a relationship, or if you're talking just for me, just mess around, right? Like you should be able to pick that up and absorb it in your head, bro. And it's like a lot of people don't understand that. That just turns into evil. Holy Joris. I just, but yeah, but like a lot of people don't understand that, bro. And it's like, obviously, I feel like it's because we're young. So like, but I feel like when I get older, that shouldn't be the standard anymore. When I'm talking to these girls, they shouldn't think it's going into a relationship at all. That's what they should be thinking. Maybe after a couple months of actually talking and the vibe is like getting there, then you could probably think that, bro. But it's like you should be able to tell, bro. Like you know what I'm trying to say. Avoiding relationships is like, bro. Sometimes you have to be straight up with these females. Sometimes you just have to lie to them because a lot of them just they don't understand the game, and it's gonna take them a little minute to understand the game. It might take them a couple heartbreaks to understand the game. You never know, bro. And I've went through this literally a million times, bro. Like especially this year, 2026. I went through that. Hold on, let me actually count, bro. One in the beginning of the year. Then we had February where it was, that's three now, and then you know, all of those girls, bro. All of those girls wanted a relationship, bro. And it's like, how did I avoid it? with the first girl, with the first girl, I knew she'd been with a relationship, and I was entertaining the OD. I'm not gonna lie. I spoke about this in prior videos. Like I was lucky leading her on. So what did I do? I slowed it down. So I lowered her expectations, and she didn't think a relationship was a possibility anymore. Right? Then we stopped talking. Then I was talking to, and then the other two girls. One of them thought it was a possibility, or one of them thought it was, all right, we're talking now, is we're going to get into a relationship soon. That's exactly what she thought. I know that's exactly what she thought. I mean, and I don't know if it seemed, from my point of view, from the way that we were interacting, it seemed like just friends, or even just messing around. For me, that's what it seemed like to me. To her, it probably seemed like, okay, this and that. We're getting into a relationship soon. And then I was talking to the other girl. These are the two best friends. I wouldn't even lie. These are the two best friends that I talked about my one of my last story times. She found out I was talking to her friend too, and then that's when she realized this wasn't for a relationship. I'd hope she doesn't look at it as I was cheating on her because we weren't dating, bro. We literally weren't dating. If you look back at our text, you can see that shit was friendly as shit. Nothing going on. Not even a real talking stage. It was just messing around talking. Right, and then the other girl was friend, even though she called me up a couple times, she wanted a relationship, but like she never, like I knew she wanted a relationship, but she would never ask or get into that conversation because she was like a little bit nervous, I guess you could say, right? So I didn't even have to avoid it too much, but like I feel like it gets to a point where it's like we've been talking for so long, and this conversation hasn't been coming up, so obviously that's, I just avoided it by like just continuing. Like if this is not gonna get brought up, then I don't have to worry about it. You feel me? I could know what a female is thinking, but like if she's not gonna bring up that conversation, then I don't have to care about it. I don't have to care about avoiding. I mean, the way I'm gonna avoid is just gonna keep talking to her. I mean, other ways. Let's think. Oh yeah, when I was first talking to when I first started talking to this girl last year, she's active now. She's looking in the game a little bit, but last year she was fresh. I mean, she didn't know about the game at all, right? And she thought I actually wanted a relationship with her. Uh, Actually, I don't remember, but she thought that a relationship was a possibility. I think she thought that's what we were getting into, which that's not what we were getting into. I promise you. And I said that to myself. That was 2025, bro. Obviously, I was going into that year, no relationship year. For me, so I already knew I wasn't getting into a relationship. I mean, and then when I was talking to her, I would talk to her family, whatever. And then she brought up the conversation about relationship with me, and I'm like, nah, that's just not what I want. I like had to explain it to her a little bit, and she was tight. I told her we was just friends. She was actually tight. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how, but I managed to keep it. I'm not gonna. I think my rank has something to do with keeping these females, bro. Cause why would you? For me, if you was looking to get into a relationship, I just dubbed you and said now we're just friends, and I want to stay like this and just be friends. You should look at that as a red flag, bro. But no, she just kept going with it. I don't know why. I mean, what did that relationship with her for me? And then with this other girl, hold on, you with this other girl, I don't know if she thought relationship was a possibility, but like we was lucky just messing around a little bit. But like she's the relationship type for me, so it's like, how did I avoid it with her? We just never talked about it, so I didn't have to avoid it, bro. I mean, if the conversation is never brought up about a single, if the conversation isn't brought up about a relationship, you don't have to you don't have to avoid it as much as you would when the conversation not brought up. If the conversation is never brought up, you're good, bro. You could know that a female is thinking relationship, but until that conversation is brought up, you don't have to avoid it. Feel me? And since that female didn't bring it up, I didn't have to really avoid. I just kept talking to her like it was normal, like it was nothing. Feel me? And that's what we did, bro. Like avoid like some. And in my last video, what I in the story time, bro. How did I avoid that relationship? I was truthful with her. But what did I say? I wish I would have lied to her a little bit. For me, because for me, you don't want to hurt these females' feelings. You don't want to hurt their feelings. A lot of females think relationship is the end goal with the person they just started talking to. For me, but when you want to tell them that that's not what it is, they might get hurt. I mean, because you just their expectations was all so perfect, and then you just dubbed it. I mean, you don't want to hurt their feelings. Avoiding relationships could hurt a female's feelings like a lot, and for men too, or for females too. Like avoiding relationship with a man might hurt his feelings too. So always like, if you have to lie, then lie, bro. Don't hurt these people's feelings. You know, I'm trying to say. I said this in my last video, but like, yeah, like how did I avoid relationship with her? Like she and I wasn't I'm not wrong for what I did. I feel like I could have just said it a little bit better. Feel me? I avoided relationship with her about just being truthful, bro. And it's like she could have been one of the best girls I talked to that year, but no, I still avoided it. For me, avoiding relationship is like sometimes you don't want to let these girls down. For me, or like sometimes you just have to let these girls down. Um, but like just keep on lying to avoid that relationship status. Keep extending the talking stage to avoid that relationship status. I mean, because at the end of the day, bro, like a relationship is literally just something that goes above both of y'all heads. Like people gonna look at y'all and see y'all in a relationship. But what's the difference now? You've been talking to this girl for let's say 2 months, and then y'all lock in on the third month. What's the difference now? What's the difference now? It's just a label, right or wrong. You don't need no relationships, bro. You could just keep messing with these girls on relationship terms, but no label. You feel me? Like that's what it really is, bro. Like what's a relationship? What's the difference between a relationship and a 2 months talking stage? What's the difference, bro? Let me know. What is the difference? There is no difference, bro. So it's like don't even you don't have to avoid a relationship. If you have this conversation early on with the female, that relationship is just a label and you don't care for that and you not looking into getting that label, then you should be situated, bro. Especially if you communicate that with the female early on, I feel like she'll understand. Like I've talked about this with another female. Like we was talking about relationship and we both came to the conclusion that it's just a label. We don't care for that. And we didn't get into a relationship. This was literally recent, bro. This was literally recent. What am I like? This is literally recent, and I know I've talked about getting into a relationship with a female in one of my last videos for this year for literally summer for me, but it's like there's a difference between there's a difference with me actually locking down and just not doing the relationship label for me, cause it's like you could. I mean, like, how do I explain this? Like, relationship label, like, for me, if you have that too much talking stage, and y'all willing not to play with each other and talk to other people, what's the difference between that and a relationship? I mean, if you get into an actual relationship and someone just happens to talk to another person, now it's cheating. But without the label, someone then it's like stop playing with me, that's that, and y'all keep talking, bro. You feel me? Like you don't have to avoid a relationship if you just extend what you have to extend. And if you do have to avoid, just lie a little bit, bro. And then extend more. You feel me? And then obviously like these talking stages aren't gonna last forever. Like these females aren't gonna last forever if their goal is to get into a relationship. I mean, you could keep a girl if she knows that relationship isn't the end goal. You could keep her for as long as you want. But a female that wants a relationship, or a man that wants a relationship, and you keep extending it and keep on avoiding it, you can only keep it for a certain amount of time. Someone's gonna like they're gonna stop chasing, or they're gonna just stop even wanting it, and want to just move on to the next person that is willing to get into a relationship with them. Feel me? So yeah, child, like avoid these relationships however you have to avoid them. And if the conversation is never brought up, just stay neutral and don't bring it up until, and once it is brought up, do what you have to do to avoid it. Feel me? And don't hurt their feelings. But yeah, it's about to be the end of the video. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe, comment any questions I got, because I know that I got y'all for me. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Done with the perkies, I don't even feel like it's working. I was playing the bench, I was lurking on the block where they plotting no murking. You don't even know I was hurting. I was fucked up, a bitch, had me hurting. And I think she did it on purpose. I can't fuck with the hate, I'm allergic. I feel like they had me on standby. See